Opening minute. And long stretch pass in behind everybody is Pillmore in on goal, and he fired it high and wide. And then barreled into Musico, who was out of the net, still out as he plays the puck and takes a shot at Pillmore. And Pillmore came close to making it a 1-0 game just a little over a minute into this as he got in behind the defense at center ice. Sweetland up the near side. Now Russo, nice cross-ice pass. And Holstrom got taken down. Kirkcable gets run into the end boards, but now Holstrom has it far corner. Works it back to Russo at the point. Quick snapshot, and his backhand is shoveled wide by Tommy Olczyk as Fodor made the initial save, and it went right onto the stick of Olczyk, and his backhand just missed. Olczyk comes over the boards along with Sweetland and Jensen. Bobcats back into the Icer zone as they work it to the near side. Here's Barbas with it, fakes the shot, sends it down low. Rostek worked it back to the point. Barbas to Tyler Pillmore, down deep behind the Icers net. Rostek battling for it, comes away from Sweetland and sends it back to Barbas at the point. He'll throw it into the far corner. Taking it off the wall is Tyler Pillmore. Icers doing a good job at keeping the Bobcats on the perimeter. Shot off of the post as a snapshot from the top of the circle clanked off the pipe, and that was Brett Agnew with the rocket. And a face-off in the OU zone to the left of Dushkin, won by the Icers. There's a blast from the point by Russo. Loose in front, Steinauer punks one off the pipe. Oh my goodness. Goalposts at both ends as Steinauer had Dushkin out, down and out, and he clanked one off the iron. Shot by Jensen, and that hit somebody in front. Kirkcable got hauled down right in front of the referee. It was Pietro Malla with the act. No call there, and here's a 2-on-1 back the other way for the Bobcats. Dover with a shot and a save by Musico, and then a scrum as Kretz gets in there. He gets sent to the ice. Well, a quick transition shorthanded by the Bobcats, and a 2-on-1 break, and Musico had to make the save. And then the boys have a gathering of the clans. And that's going to result in more penalties as Olczyk's going off. And back comes Michael Schultz. He'll fire one in. That's off the blocker of Musico after he hits Sweetland in front. They score. Icers couldn't come up with a puck. And Zach Barbas had a wide open net. Period, penalty over, and the Icers back to full strength as a battle in behind PJ Musico, slapped around on the far wing, and it's outletted by Longo to center ice. Now here goes McDonough over the line. Snapshot, Fodor with a save, rebounds loose, and McDonough ends up in the net, but Fodor's got the puck, and then McDonough is steamrolled. Yeah, that's going to be a penalty against OU as Mike McDonough.
Longo's getting into it now over in the corner.
Longo's getting into it over on the far side with Zach Tisdale. I'm trying to see who that is. Looks like it's Pietro Malla, who just absolutely buried McDonough, who was down. And this is getting ugly, folks. Over the boards comes Olczyk and Kirkcable along with Petrick and Brian Dolan. Now Kirkcable with it in his own zone. He'll flip it out to Olczyk at center. Touch pass sends Petrick away with Dolan. Two defensemen on the rush. Shot and a blocker save by Fodor as Danny Petrick with an opportunity, and Fedor Dushkin, and he's been the star here tonight as Kirkcable into the slot shot. Dushkin's got it, and he looks behind him.
He's checking still. He's trying to figure out how that puck didn't get through him. What a shot.
Fedor Dushkin, the Ukrainian goaltender for OU, keeps the Icers off the board as Kirkcable with the latest opportunity. Off the draw, there's a shot that pinballs into Musico, and PJ saw that one through the sea of legs in front of him as Ross Pillmore just threw it in on goal off the faceoff. And PJ had to track that puck down. Marone out there right now along with Collins as Friedman out of the box, and the Icers back to full strength. Petrick tried to dump it down the ice, loose in front, and it's chipped, and Musico with a save. as Tyler Pillmore tried to flip it up over PJ, but he was tied up, I think, by Brian Dolan. And with under 2 minutes left, it remains a 1-0 hockey game with OU with possession in the Icers zone. Penalty killing by Dom Marone. Marone with the steal, and he'll take it off of the boards and fire a shot. And once again, Dushkin with a save. Bobcats come away with it. 12.5 to go here in the third. Pietramello, long stretch pass down the far wing. Mazzarella with it. Shot. Ooh, what a glove save by Musico. As Mazzarella snapped one off from the left wing circle. And PJ had to be quick with the leather there to make the save. Both teams have hit the post here tonight as here's Holstrom in behind everybody. Holstrom in on goal. Scores! I think it was Rich O'Brien on the stretch pass to Holstrom. Bobcats got a piece of it, but Taylor was able to pick it up, go in and beat Dushkin to tie it up at 1. Fodor with it. Sends it down the far wall. It's pitchforked into the corner. Taylor Holstrom there to pick it up for the Icers. And it bounces, and here comes Penn State. Holstrom with it. Into the OU zone. Holstrom in front, shot, scores! Taylor Holstrom goes coast to coast and goes top shelf where Grandma keeps the peanut butter. His second goal of the period makes it 2-1 Penn State. And this place has gone silent. Under a half minute to go here in the third period as they scrum up behind the Icers net. Steinauer in there, and it's gloved by Russo, but Bobcats maintain possession. Now Russo knocks it down, centered out in front and whacked down the ice. And that's sliding on in, hustling after it is Saad, and they wave off the icing just 10 seconds ago as Saad takes his man down. And Russo has it, he'll throw it to the far wing, and the Icers are going to win it. 2 goals by Taylor Holstrom in the third period. And Penn State has come back to beat the Ohio Bobcats by a score of 2-1 as they mob PJ Musico